Module 166. Now this module is referring another topic which is related to the transnational cooperation in the world of sovereign state, where we are going to focus regarding power, leverage and geopolitics. So we are going to focus actually related to on these transnational corporations with reference to the power, how they are getting more power as compared to the states, or how states are going to dominate, and what kind of leverages they enjoyed, and what kind of geopolitics in which they are playing their vital role, or they are going to generate a new type of geopolitics as well. So basically, again, we focus with reference to the historical perspective. 1960 is the time period when United States actually has developed the technologies, and these technologies along with, because these technologies are being used, these are being commercialized and used by transnational corporations. So technologies and transnational corporations both jointly or to an extent parallel help to conquer the market across the world. So US companies, US technology, that is going to conquer the market or capture the market across the world. Secondly, transnational corporations came into the system with that particular claim that they want to make sure that the global optimization of resources should be achieved. Just like in a local environment, in a domestic market, we believe that if optimum utilization of resource is going to happen, it leads towards efficient outcome, and it is going to make sure that resources are not going to be wasted and we can have the maximum welfare out of it. But basically that claim is true or not, that need to be evaluated, because practically if we observe the real picture of the world due to the transnational corporation or the foreign direct investment, how many countries are successful to convert from developing status to developed status need to be actually evaluated with reference to transnational corporations as well as with reference to FDI. They further claim that actually whenever they are going to optimize their resources, they will be the instrumental for development and ensure peace and prosperity for all. So that is the basically questionable situation whenever they claim that okay, they may be the instrumental for development because they help to increase the development process across the countries, because they allow to generate more employment, they allow to produce that kind of goods and services which cannot be produced without their help in the developing countries or other countries of the world which may be in the process of development. And secondly, whenever they claim that they ensure the peace and prosperity for all, then this is the important question, because over the time the peace and prosperity across the world has grown up or not, or how much it is going to show the distribution of income and resources across the world, actually that may not follow this claim, that may not reflect this claim truly. Anyhow, that need to be actually evaluated further. Here corporate ideology, whatever corporate ideology they actually propagated, they consider that what is good for a corporation is good for a country or economy as a whole, because whenever a company is going to maximize their production, they are maximizing their resources and output, then they are going to make them more efficient, then automatically the whole country is going to have the same kind of output or same kind of results. Just like the USA, its involvement or engagement increased across domestic economies of the world, other countries of the world, because more technology is being utilized by other countries of the world which belongs to the US, and more transnational corporations came from US. Therefore, automatically influence of United States, their policies, their culture, their system increased across other countries of the world. However, all these things happens and they lead towards more potentially conflicting goals, because sometimes countries want to spend more resources on particular area, but they are incapable because foreign direct investment is going to happen in some other area. So this means that kind of conflicting interest or goals may be existing there. present geographical setup, if we observe, then it is shaped by the powerful transnational corporations and a competition, you can say a conflict or a compromise between powerful transnational corporation and the sovereign states, because sometimes sovereign states are more strong and dominate, sometimes transnational corporations are more strong and dominant. So whoever is more dominant is going to impose their own procedure and systems and protocols. Then modern transnational corporations have huge structural freedom which they are enjoying nowadays, and we can understand through this diagram to an extent that the type of transnational corporation which participate in agriculture production. So in agriculture production, how transnational corporations with different kind of transnational corporations are playing their role. This actually arrow shows the whole process of starting from input towards retailing of agriculture production process, in which this part is just showing that only these processes, including seed propagation, production, basic processing, they belongs to the developing countries, and developing countries is mainly focused on agriculture producers. So different kind of companies are coming related to the suppliers of seed and chemicals, then equipment suppliers are there, agriculture producers are there, trading and logistic requirements are there. So companies are required, processors required, retailers required. So all these different level of companies are going to arrive over the time. So just this picture is just giving you the idea about how these transnational corporations are playing their role. Just you go through these boxes and you can easily understand that how in this process the transnational corporations are playing their role, and they are going to put more influence in terms of decision making process regarding a particular chain of production. If you need more detailed discussion, that is available. The source is mentioned here. It is taken from the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development, and you can easily get this document and then you can go through it, and you may have better idea about the whole perspective.